You guys, I did it. My first 1 hour long Joe Dispenza meditation. I did it. I'm so proud of myself, and I just want to come on here to celebrate myself because I know that a lot of you are following me because you found my video of when I was doing his meditation challenge. It's like a self-made challenge. Last year, I was doing his generating gratitude meditations at the beginning of 2024, and I was sharing my journey and everything that I experienced every single day with that. And honestly, like that was such a magical time in my life. I set this challenge to do his meditations every single day for about 30 days, and then it turned to 60 days, and then it turned to 90 days, and then 120. And then I kind of, fell off of it like in the middle of last year, but it's the new year again, and I was like, you know what, this time I'm going to commit to doing his meditations every single day for 6 months. And I've been doing it for a month. So I started December 15th of last year. And I've been doing it every single day. I started with what I was familiar with, which is the generating gratitude and generating abundance meditations. Generating gratitude is 15 minutes. Generating abundance, the file is like an hour, but the meditation itself is like 24 or like 23 minutes. And then I did his hour-long meditation. It's just shy of an hour. It's about 48 minutes. And I did it as part of his progressive online course. So I don't know the name of it. I will find out. I don't know the name of it, but it's just like part of his lecture inside the course. And then he takes us into like a live meditation. And to be honest with you, I did not feel that 1 hour. I really did not feel that I was in meditation for almost like 50 minutes because we sat there for 48 minutes. And that was a lot of my reservations about doing his 1 hour long meditations is how am I going to do that? How am I going to make my body sit? And how am I going to command my body to not be restless, and not think of other thoughts? And the truth is, I was thinking other thoughts. There were moments where I was distracted, but I just reminded myself, just like Dr. Joe said, like recondition your body into a new mind. So every time you are aware of yourself feeling distracted or going into a different thought, thinking about the past or worrying about the future, it's like recondition your body back into the present moment. Just go into that image of what he talks about, like being in space. My only advice, and one of the biggest tip that I can give anybody who wants to do his hour-long meditations, is to just do it and not overthink it. Because for me, I didn't really prepare myself. I just woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm not even gonna allow my brain to make an excuse for me. I'm just gonna sit and I'm going to do this. This is the time, And I also recommend that you guys read his books, listen to his podcasts as much as you can, because I'm actually rereading his book right now. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself. I've read it before, but I'm rereading it. And I just realized that the more you know, the more knowledge you have about this entire process, the more you will understand yourself when you're meditating. So all of the thoughts that come up, all the distractions that you feel, like all of these uncomfortable feelings and all the restlessness that comes up in your body, like that is all normal. If you understand that that is part of this process, then you're not gonna give up, right? Like you're just gonna keep going. You're gonna keep practicing because you know that this is part of the process. But if you kind of go into his meditations blindly and just expect yourself to be an expert at it, like, you do it one time, you don't like his voice and you just give up, you do it 1 month, 1 week, and you're like, it's not getting me anywhere, then you're not actually understanding what these meditations are for. Because of course, we all come into this journey because we want to experience something externally, but it's also about reaching the best version of yourself. And that's what Joe Dispenza teaches us. It's like, are we going to let our past and our current reality, if we are not entirely happy with it, are we going to let that dictate who we can become and what we get to experience in the future, right? So the more that you understand what could likely happen, what your body could do in these meditations, what your mind will most likely bring up during these meditations, the more you will be prepared. Like Joe Dispenza always says that the more knowledge you have, the more you will feel prepared to go on this journey. And I think when I started to really take his books seriously, I started to really listen to his podcasts and lectures, I started to seriously do his courses. I bought this course, by the way, 2 years ago, and I'm just doing it right now, like properly, is when I started to feel confident that I could do this. So if you've been wanting to do his 1 hour long meditations, I highly recommend reading his book, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Becoming Supernatural. Amazing book. I actually want to reread that after this one. And listen to his podcasts, listen to his lectures, just understand his meditations before diving into it. Because his meditation is an entire thing, like it's not just something that you listen to and you're expected to feel amazing. Like there is some type of introduction that you need to listen to or you need to be aware of. And I guarantee you that once you understand why he speaks the way he speaks, why his voice sounds like that, why his meditations are not relaxing, you will appreciate his work even more, because what he's doing is really reconditioning our body into a new mind, is what he says, right? So trust me, guys, if I can do it, literally, I can't even tell you, anybody can do it, because I am the queen of well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but I just used to procrastinate a lot, and then I just learned to kind of recondition my body to a new mind. And every time that I felt my body feeling restless, I do what he says, which is, just tell my body to sit, just stay here. It's okay. It's safe. And everything is going to be okay. And I feel like once you hit the 20-minute, 25-minute mark, you're in the zone. You don't even know. Truly, there is no time and space. You really transcend time and space when you're in the quantum field. So let me know if you try it. Let me know if you want to do this challenge with me. I'm doing a new meditation by him. And yeah, let's start the conversation in the comments below. Bye-bye.